Oh, that's even worse. Awesome. Hey everyone, Shaper 1000 here. It's raining, so, you know, it's raining because of that. But that's okay, we need it. We haven't had rain in a couple months, really, so we're set up here. We're, excuse me, in a nice little place called Idlewild. It's in Lake Panasoffkee, Florida, in Sumter County, on the western end of edge of Sumter County. So yeah, we're all set up. I didn't film it. I know you guys have seen it, and also it was almost like pouring. So I'm going to get my other camera out. I'm going to put it on the selfie stick. I'm going to go for a walk. That's where Monkey went. Take Bruno for a walk. I'll show you the grounds. We are right on Lake Panasoffkee. They got boat slips over there if we want to bring the boat. There's a boat launch there. So yeah, if you're staying here, it doesn't cost anything to put your boat in. Just got to park the trailer right here. That's an overflow lot right back there. We're on the end. We're in number 11. We're on the end. They just opened this one up. So, and all these RV pads and stuff are all nice and paved. They have, we're in a premium site because of the just a standard site that we're all out of. In fact, I think this is the last site they had open, I believe. All right, guys, so let's hit an intro. I'm gonna grab my other camera and I'll catch you on the walk. Stick around. Okay guys, so we'll start at the pool just to give you an idea. There's where we are. I don't have my mic, I'm sorry, because I haven't bought a mic yet. And I gave my old one, well, it was still actually pretty new, to Monkey. So they got a nice pool here. It's 9 a.m. to dusk. So that's nice. And you probably heard that airboat. I'm not sure what way she went. And even though it's raining, we're still in a burn ban, so we can't have any fires. Which she told us that, but we was like, oh yeah, we know, we know. We got wood. Right over there, the hangar looking thing. That is the rec room. You got games in here you can play, and as you can see, they got a what do you call it? Yeah, cornhole. There's the office. They do have a like a snack bar or diner or something, but it's closed for renovations right now. So there's a bait and tackle. I don't know if it's open. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think we'd have any problem putting our boat in there. Food truck over there. I don't know if it opens. It's Friday, so 90% of their dock spaces are open to the public for rent. That's cool. Fish cleaning station right there. I have one of those. Mine's very nice. It's got water and everything. But this is the lake. This is Lake Panasoffkee. I'll bring you down here tomorrow when it's more daylight. And here's their boat slips. And there's more over here. I don't know if those are private or not, but yeah, we could fit our boat in here, no problem. There's a dock out there. I know you can't see it. Alligator and snakes in area. Stay away from the water. Do not feed the wildlife. There's your dock rules. 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Okay. And we found a monkey and a bear. There's monkey and Bruno bear. These are cool. I love that kind of lighting. Old industrial lights. So we've been on this lake with our other boat. Ooh, I thought these were steps. We've been on this lake with our other boat. It broke down on us. That was a bad day. When the boat broke down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, this is very shallow here.
I know.
Ooh.
I know. I mean, if it rains and it goes up like it's supposed to.
Okay, I don't know what you guys seen of that. You probably can't hear me now, but that's okay, right? I mean, there's boats, but it is shallow here. Be cleaning the prop out a lot. That tree fell over. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could drop you off right here at this dock.
Yeah.
And then I could go park the boat. Cool. Alright guys, I shall be back with you momentarily. Okay guys, it's almost 3 in the morning. I did go down. I did lay down a little bit. It's 2:44. Actually too early. Now I'm wide awake. But anyway, Monkey's out. She's been out for a while. It rained a long time. And it rained hard. When she gets to hearing the rain on the roof, she goes to sleep pretty easy. So, alright guys. Catch you in the morning. Good morning everyone. Nice and foggy out here. It is 64 degrees. 69 in the camper. So I didn't have to turn any heat on or anything. So, but yeah. I had to get some sleep last night. I was up for like, what was it, 37 or 38 hours straight because I could not sleep. I had insomnia one time for a while when I was in my early 20s. So back in very early 90s, 89, 90, 91, somewhere right in there, 92. And it was hell. It was pure hell. But yeah. Morning, Mr. Squirrel. Alright, guys. First thing I gotta do today is swap them tanks over. Well, just the line. I tried to do it last night, but it was pouring. I gave up. So Monkey just heated our food in the microwave, so awning did well because it was pouring. Okay, guys, I'll be back with you. Okay, guys, it's about, what time is it? $9:20. Monkey just got back to the house. Go, feed her mom and do her thing and whatever. I'm just going to kick it in here a little bit. I got that heater on down there because I'm trying to dry out my other hat. It got wet yesterday, so. But in the meantime, it's getting warm in here. It only got down to 69 in here last night, but it got down to like 66 outside. Let me see. It's actually 66 outside right now and 75 in here. Yeah, and it only got down to 66. It got down to 63 last night and 66 in here. So, yeah. So, but yes, I'm just gonna kick it in here. I gotta turn that off. I'm trying to dry the hat, but 75 in this thing is hot. So we're not going to do anything special for supper tonight. We're just going to use her sandwich maker thing that I got her for Christmas. Then we're going to make some sandwiches. I'll bring you along with me for that. Last night we just had, Thursday night I made some, they wanted some homemade chicken noodle soup. So I made some homemade chicken noodle soup. And actual homemade the noodles and everything. We just had that last night. Like I said, yeah, I didn't sleep for like, I think it was 40 hours at least. But anyway, I got rested up and I was up early this morning, so I've been up since I talked to you last. But yeah, so alright guys, well, listen, I'll be back with you here shortly. I'm going to open this curtain up over here and let some light in here. We'll see you guys in a second. I'm using my old camera, the one with the shaky screen. Yeah, it's getting loose, so I'm going to have to send it back and have it fixed. So I think it's something they didn't tighten all the way. I don't think it's anything that's broke because it hasn't been dropped. So, but I'm using this one because, if I go outside and stuff moisture, I'll use this one instead of my brand new one. So, alright guys, anyway, I'll be back. Okay guys, we gotta switch these tanks.
What's up?
Sounded like something was in it. Let's go in here. And let's see. Oh shoot, hang on, I gotta move this stuff off of here. Gonna be making some corned beef for tomorrow. I hear it. It's fine, it wasn't empty after all. I don't know why it does that sometimes, but I guess we don't have to switch the tank after all. So cool. Alright. Well, that's done. It's starting to rain a little bit. It did rain some since last time I talked to you. Now it's kind of sprinkling now. Monkey said it's raining in at the house and it got real dark and black. But, you know, we're still okay for now. Alright guys, I'll kick you back on in a minute. Okay guys, so here's the rec room. That's cool. A couple heaters. Fountains. Chairs, tables, you got a big screen TV, a foosball table, and a pool table. Cool. Nice in there. Nice little sitting area out here. Oh, this is cool. I wonder if that's what they're working on there. But yeah, we got some dominoes and scruples and what is that? Something swamp. Some swamp games. Big chess pieces over there. And we got that giant Jenga game. So yeah, there's lots to do. I should go over and put Shea Bear 1000 channel on that TV. If there's a remote, I might do that. Surely they got a remote if they got a big screen TV for you to enjoy, right? I'll find out in a minute. So, yeah, very nice out here. This is a big community fire pit right here. That's gas. This one's gas. That's pretty cool. The other one we walked by yesterday up there is real wood. Pretty nice. What do you guys think? Can I fix it up? Well, we'll have to put a transom in it. Actually, that could be fixed if you want to dig all that stuff out of there and fix that transom. You can fix that thing. That's a cool touch, you know. The shipwreck. Oh, that's South Carolina. Yeah, maybe we'll pass on that, right? So that over there, this is private property, but I think it's for here. And that over there says no trespassing, so fresh herbs. Oh, that's cool. There's mushrooms in here. No, I don't know what they are, but they're cool. Nice. Hot peppers. Cool. Yeah. Nice place. Alright. I'll kick you back on here in a minute. Nice little thing over there. Pavilion or whatever you want to call it. I like that building. That'd make one hell of a nice garage, wouldn't it? That could fit a toy or two in something this size. Man, that's nice. Okay guys, I'll be back. We did it. Check this out. That's cool. It's a huge TV. What is that? That's bigger than ours. That's probably 70-inch. I know it doesn't look like it on camera, but it's big. Guy brought his boat down here with a old Ford tractor. And he's only got one arm. That's awesome. Two canoes put together. Cool. I like it. Awesome. Okay guys, thought I'd take a walk down this little trail. That was awesome, that old man put a couple canoes together, built him a catamaran. That is cool. Brought it down there with his old Ford. I don't know if it was 8N, 9N maybe, but yeah, his old Ford tractor and one arm. That's commendable, and I salute him for that. That's awesome. He's still out making the best of it, you know, and enjoying himself. That's amazing. That's commendable. And looks like it goes around over into there. Must be a retention pond there. Alright, I'm not gonna walk it because I've been walking around off camera, and I'm only supposed to walk so far, so much in a day, so yeah. Monkey's at the store. She's gonna come out for a little bit, I think, and she's gonna leave Bruno there at the house with Mom for a while, and then she'll pick him up. She'll bring him back out after, or when she goes back to see her mom this evening. It's like almost 1 o'clock now, so yeah, and straight ahead, that's the pool. So, alright guys, I'll be back with you in just a second. So I walked around the whole campsite, or the whole campgrounds, and they're booked. We got the last one, and I think it's the best spot. Looks like it's a lot bigger than all the other ones. So yeah, this place is nice people. But yeah, we booked the last one, the very last campsite. That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna watch a little YouTube. I gotta take a break. Just got some water. Got me a cold water out of the fridge, and Monkey ordered us a little table for the fridge. So that's a lot better than having to bend down on the ground, let me tell you. So, and then it's got room I can set like our new camp stove on if I want to, and cook outside, like if it's too hot to cook in here or something. Even though we got air conditioner in here, guys, it does get hot cooking in here, even with the air conditioner on. But so yeah, I can cook outside. So kind of got like a, you know, camp kitchen. So yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I just want to tell you that, yeah, this is our last. Only seen 2 fifth wheels here, and one's right down here. Her mom and dad had a fifth wheel camper when he passed away, and I did a video on it. Went out and looking for a water leak, and it did have some water damage up in the cabinets. But, and at the time, you know, we still had his truck. Her mom said, if you guys want the camper, why don't you guys just keep it? Well, then we would have had to keep the truck. And I'm not a Ford guy. Because it, you know, it had a fifth wheel in it. And it was set up for fifth wheel or gooseneck hitch. So, but yeah, I was like, no, I appreciate it, but well, I asked Monkey, I said, it's up to you. She was like, nah, because we were still tent camping at that time, so my health wasn't quite where it is today, so we were still tent camping. But if what we probably should have done, we probably should have kept that, and I could have sold the Ford and bought a fifth wheel Chevy or GMC. Would have pulled it just fine. It wasn't huge. It wasn't a big camper. I forget what size it was, but it wasn't huge. I mean, it was decent size, but it wasn't like a 40-footer or nothing. So it was maybe 20 foot, something like that. But yeah, it was nice. But I was like, ah. So they ended up selling that and the truck. So I sold the truck for them. But okay, guys, I'll be back. Monkey's at the store. She just told you that in on the last clip. And she's like, I told her, I said, you want to pick up some summer sausage? She's like, okay. And then she's like, can't find it. I'm like, never mind. And then she found it. She's always like, this stuff's getting hard to find. No, it's not. She always says that if she can't find something. Like, get some square bread. All they got's thick. Well, that's not going to work for what I'm wanting to do. So, then she sends me a picture of a regular loaf of bread. I said, that's not square. She goes, yeah, I know. And then she goes, well, square bread's getting hard to find. If she can't find something, it's getting hard to find. Like if she couldn't find her way to New Mexico, it's getting hard to find nowadays. Okay, guys, we're outside because I thought I could plug this in right over there. We're going to use this thing. Yeah, okay. And we're going to make some hot sandwiches. Uh-oh. Not quite long enough. Okay, I'll be back. We're doing monkeys first. Let's get this plugged in there. That turns green. This will be ready. She's getting her bread buttered up. And then we'll have her put whatever. What are you going to have? American cheese?
Yeah.
She's going to have American. And what are you going to have? Salami and ham?
Yep.
I'm going to have Swiss on mine. And I'm just going to have ham. What's your mom going to want?
She wants the same as me.
Okay. And then I'll make her mom's. And we'll wrap it up in foil. And if you need to, you can just like put it in the microwave for 20 seconds when you get home.
Yeah.
So, alright, when she gets done with that, we'll turn you back on. Okay, guys, it's hot. Green light's on. Raise this up. Touch that. All right. Okay, guys, I'll see you in about 4 minutes. Well, for me. Okay. There we go.
Yummy.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Look at all that cheese back there. That's going to be a pain to clean.
Yeah.
Alright. Now,
Okay.
wow, look at all that cheese back there.
Yep.
Great, Mama.
I'll take it home and wash it.
I hope so. Alright, now I'm going to do mine. Alrighty. Won't click the second click. Alright, well, I'll give it a minute. I'll be back with you guys when this one's done. Okay, guys, here's mine. It was sticking, but it'll be alright. Great. Oh well. That's not the best. I'm telling you, this thing. For one, it's not big enough. But, alright, now, bunch of cheese coming out. And put her mom's on. She just wants one, I guess. So, try to keep her from sticking. Just do the edges. She's having salami, ham, and cheese. Alright, I'll bring you back in a second. Okay guys, so I don't know why hers is cooking more over there and not on this side, so alright, I'm just going to throw a couple more on for me for later, because she's going to take this home and clean it real good when she gets home, so that cheese is getting built up back there and it doesn't want to close right. Wow. Probably could have found a better one, but Walmart. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray this. Then I'm going to put mine in here. I'll eat 2 tonight and then I'll have 2 for a snack later. Because I eat snacks late at night, huh, Monk?
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Alright, and it doesn't like to clip well. Okay guys, I'm going to eat that monstrosity here because it's stuck. Then I'll have 2 for a snack, so I'll kick you back on here in a little bit when she leaves or when she gets ready to leave or whatever, and we'll go from there. Just kind of kicking back today. We went for a little walk, Monkey and I, so then she'll bring Bruno back out with her. Okay guys, it's 1:52. Monkey's up there on her phone. She woke me up. Huh? Anyway, go outside, have a cigarette. She got up and had to go to the bathroom. Bruno had to go out, sniff around. So, yeah, a couple hours. I'll kick you guys back on. I'm gonna put some corned beef in the crock pot. Let it cook for about 10 hours. So, y'all bring you along with me for that. And then it'll be our last night here, so alright guys, catch you around 7 o'clock in the morning. Good morning everyone. Whoops. It is almost 6 o'clock, so I'm going to start this corned beef. Still quiet time, so I have to be very quiet. I'm making it outside so it doesn't get the camper too warm. And also, Monkey's still trying to sleep, so I don't want to bother her. And why not, right? Okay, it's corned beef. I can't put the potatoes in yet because we don't have a can opener out here, because I'm just going to do canned potatoes. They're whole potatoes, but they're just in the can. It'll be a little easier. Now I'm not going to add any water to this. I'm going to cook this for around 10 hours, I think it's going to be. I usually put 2 in here, but Monkey only got 1 this time. There we go. Nice. And I forgot paper towels. Okay. Move this out of the way. Idiot. Big dummy. I have to get a paper towel and wipe this up. Alright, so we're gonna. Alright. It's on low. That's loud. Shit. Can't help it though. There's 10 hours. Alright. Let me grab a paper towel so I can wipe this up. I made a mess. Okay, guys. I have to use this. I think we're out of paper towels. Probably some in the car, but that's this will work. Yep, it's starting to get warm. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit. We'll come out periodically and check on that. Again, it's going to be about 10 hours, so it's going to be about 4 o'clock, I figure. Because she's going to bring Mom out, so I figure we'll she'll go and get her and bring her out around 4-ish. Then we can eat. That way she's not getting back home late at night. So, you know, when it's dark and she's trying to get her in the house and stuff, that way it'll still be daylight. It'll be easier for her to get her back in the house. So, and then gives her mom a chance to get out for a little bit. So, alright guys, I will be back with you in the next clip. Yeah, so I can smell that already. Yeah, it's getting warm. I can smell it. Cool. That smell's going to drive the campgrounds nuts. They're going to be like, Okay, guys, let's go check our food. Pretty nice day today. A little windy. I think Monkey wants to bring my drone out, so there we go. We got 5 hours 44 minutes left. I can smell this inside, so. Oh yeah. But yeah, I think she's gonna bring my drone out. It's not too windy. I've had it up in a lot more wind than this. So we've had 3 people leave here this morning. These people here are from North Carolina, I think they said. They got a 10-hour trip. Their first time RVers. They never had one before, so they was talking about, they was all, I talked to them for a little bit, but when I was inside, I heard them talking about how they was they'll get better at it as time goes by, and they said they was happy on how quick they got it tore down and everything, which wasn't real quick, but to them it was, and that's fine. They'll get used to it. But yeah, so yeah, these are nice pads here. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a piece of wood. But yeah, there's an orange tree over there. Monkey got an orange from it yesterday. There's one here too. Yeah, sometimes I like to walk around when people leave and you know, see if they left anything behind. I've found some pretty good stuff that way before. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know, do I keep calling it a roast? Corned beef. It's corned beef is what it is. So I'm gonna go on YouTube and check out see if I can find some videos on Crown King, Arizona. Monkey said she'd like to go see it. Maybe find some cheap land there. I don't know. We'll have to see. And I forgot to get Pop out of the truck before she left. We stood out here and talked for a good 20 minutes before she left. Uh-oh. The last one. No, there's one behind there. That's good. Okay, I've got plenty then. Okay, I'm going back in here. Let's see, do some research on Crown King, Arizona for her. And because you know, in Arizona there's a lot of ghost towns and stuff, and we've been wanting to go out there. So I see some bugs flying around, gnats. Maybe they're mosquitoes, I don't know. But man, there's hordes of them. Probably because that rain brought them out. All right, guys, I'll be back with you. All right, guys, we're going to take a little walk down here. Monkey wants to take a walk, film for her viewers, and I'm just going for the walk. But if I see anything interesting, I'll be sure to kick you on. Okay, guys, I was wondering why these garbage cans were out here, and we just walked past balls in here. This is a giant beer pong.
That's funny.
Giant beer pong. Cool. Alright, guys, we made it back. We have an hour and 14 minutes left. I put some potatoes in here, so I turned it up to high. She just left to go get her mom and bring her out, so by the time they get back, there she goes there. So by the time they get back, we'll be ready to eat. So I gotta go and get cooled down. What is the temperature? Look at that. I swept that out too. Let's see what the temperature is. 76, 247, 79 inside. Not too bad. I only got this one open. But yeah, okay, guys. So I'll be back with you in just a second, and we dip this out or whatever the next clip will be. I'm not sure. Man, it's nice. Like I said, we want to get, maybe for her birthday, which is this month, the end of this month, we're thinking about seeing if we could reserve this spot and get her in one of those cabins right there. This is the back door to the cabins. Get her in one of these cabins, and then her mom in one of these cabins, and then, you know, she can come out here with her walker. Of course, Monkey helps her, but, and see her at the picnic table and eat with us and stuff and enjoy the weather. And we're going to bring the boat. And then like when she's in there taking her nap or whatever, or watching TV, we could go, we'll bring the boat next time we're going to, yeah, we'll take the boat out. So, alright guys, I think I said that before in this video. I don't know. Okay guys, Monkey just pulled in and this thing just beeped. Perfect timing. So, let's get this out of here. We'll put it on this plate. We'll let it rest a minute. I can just leave the potatoes in there. There we go. Alright, now we're going to let this rest for a couple minutes. I'll bring you back with me when I cut it up. Just going to be a minute or two. Use that knife there. And we'll be ready. Oh, I don't know what you guys saw. Sorry about that. Anyway, there we are. Okay guys, let's cut into this. Ooh, nice and tender. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at this, Mama.
That looks good. Very tender.
As soon as she shut the truck off, this thing beeped. Perfect timing. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're going to eat, guys, and I'll be back with you. Good morning, everyone. It's 8 a.m. Monday morning. Getting ready to pack up, well, tear down. Monkey, went into the house to take care of Mom. She's come back out. And we're going to tear down and head home. So, but I think before we do that, I might make a corned beef sandwich for breakfast. I don't know. Get dressed and we'll see. So, stick around, guys, and I'll be back with you. Okay, guys. So, got some good shots of the moon last night. I'm sure you saw that. I'm gonna make me a sandwich and put a little bit of butter in there. Got some leftover butter here. There we go. And I should have just used this, but let's let they get hot, let the butter get melted, and then we'll put our corned beef on there. It is, what time is it? And my glasses are over here. Okay, sorry. Alright, it's 9:23, got plenty of time. Checkout time's 11, but we already asked about a late checkout. She said, no problem, don't worry about it. I said, we'll be glad to pay you for it. She said, no, that's fine. I don't charge for that. She said, no one's coming in after you in that spot, so go ahead and take your time. So, like I said, Monkey ran in the house. And while we're doing this, I am charging. I wanted to get my drone out, but the batteries were dead. So, because those drone batteries, the DJIs, if you leave them set, they will, batteries will deplete from setting. So, I got a couple batteries charging. I got the controller charging. And I'm going to try to get some drone shots for you guys while we're just messing around here. I got everything off the bed, taken out, put on the picnic table like I always do. That way all we got to do is throw the stuff in the car. I've got to get just my bedroll rolled up and I'll get it stuffed away. All it is a sleeping bag. Got the pillows. We got plastic for the pillows. So always put back into the plastic. You know, so they don't get mildewed or whatever. But yeah, so I don't have a thing to turn this with, do I? I do not. I do now. So what Monkey does when she takes her mom home for the evening, she'll do the dishes up. Uh-oh. No. And I think I had her bring my other stove out. The one we just bought. And I didn't even get it out of the car. Alright, hang on guys. Okay, I went out and shook the tank around. That one tank is getting low. But, so, I better put this in now so that way it'll get somewhat warm. I'm just going to make me a quick little sandwich. Alright. Try not to dirty up anything. This is clean, other than where I just touched it a minute ago. So I'll just use that. So still on. Let me get that cooked up, guys. Give these. Whoa, that popped right up my face. We'll give these a flip. Oh man, it went right in my eye. Damn. Man, that hurt. Okay, guys. Be done here in just a minute, and then I'll bring you back. And he might say, well, I got something to tell you too, which I have a video coming up after this one. I think you guys might be interested in. Okay. Man, my eyeball is hurting now. How am I going to do this? Let's cut this one in half here. Then I think there's enough for another one there. I think I'll see if Monkey wants a, oh shoot, quick breakfast sandwich. Alright, let me go keep wanting to pull the bigger ones have a thing you pull out and it stays closed. This one don't. We found these out at Hootie Point Campgrounds when we wasn't even camping, I don't think. I think we were just, I can't remember, but I found a knife there. And anyway, so let me get my sandwich over here and I'll bring you back. Okay guys, so the other night when Monkey went to go take care of her mom, you know, I checked the, you know, camera and made sure she got in because I heard it gives us notifications, you know, when doors unlock stuff. She got in alright, and I just happened to notice one from her mom's room. We only keep a camera in her mom's room when we're not there because she doesn't get up and dress herself and stuff like that. That's why Monkey's got to go in and help her. So whenever she's dressing or something, Monkey just turns the camera off. But when we're not there, we need to have a camera on her because she's a very high fall risk. But I happen to notice this. Like I said, I'm going to do a video on this, but I don't know if you guys will be able to see in here. Watch that chair when as soon as I hit play, watch that chair.
And I'm a Scientologist. I work on the computer most of the day. So we work with people to create the conditions for happiness in the world.
Do you see that chair move? And her mom acknowledges it. She looks over. But anyway, like I said, I'll be doing a video on that by itself. It'll be under the paranormal playlist stuff, and I'll explain a little bit more. But yeah, we have to keep a camera on her when we're not there, in case she slips and falls, like going to the bathroom or something. You know, we'll know. So, you know, we didn't want to put a camera in there, but, you know, when we're there, it doesn't have to be in there, but when we're away, we got to have it to where if we see her get up and fall, you know, it'll give us a notification as soon as she gets up, and if she would happen to fall, we'll see it immediately and get her help. So, and I can unlock the door from wherever we're at, anywhere on the planet. I can unlock the door, like if the emergency services have to get into her. So, but all right, well, let's try this sandwich. This is leftover corned beef and it's falling out from last night. Here we go. That'd be good with mustard or mayonnaise. Very, very good. I don't have any mustard or mayonnaise, or I'd put some on it. Really good. Love leftovers. Hey guys, I'll be back with you. Hopefully my batteries will get charged soon. I can put you up in the air for a minute. Kind of get the layout of the place. I was hungry. Sorry, monkey. I'll buy you a hamburger. Alright guys. Alright guys, made it back home, forgot to do an outro. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the little trip with us. And we're going to go out again real soon. Before we go out again, I want to take this, set it over there. I got some stuff to do. I got to make another new table. That's another story. But I'm going to wash this off real good. And a couple other little odds and ends I want to get done on it. So it'll be ready for next time. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Shea Bear, the Myth, the Man, the Legend, gone for now. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye everyone. Take care. Next video clip will be a little spooky one. So stick around guys. Bye bye everyone.